everyone, so today I thought I would finally do another favourites video because I haven't done a favourites video in a couple of months now. I think I've been really bad. Like every time I realise it's the end of the month it's too late to film it, so I was finally on top of it this month. And yeah, I've got a lot of stuff because obviously I haven't done one of these videos in a while, so there's a few new things here. Plus of course I still love heaps of my other stuff, but I just can't talk about it all in one video. So if you have anything in particular that you know I own that you'd like me to do a full review on, let me know, because I want to start doing a few more reviews every now and again. Okay, so I'm going to kind of just go in a random order because I've got so much here, I don't want to try to think about it too much. The first thing I have here is something I brought off Beauty Bay. It's a hair treatment, kind of like heat protectant thing. It's kind of like the 10-in-1, or it's a 10 or whatever it's called. It's called Unique One All-in-One Hair Treatment, 10 Real Effects. All I know is that when I put this on my dry hair, it doesn't make it go crunchy, so it's the perfect product I can put on my hair as a heat protectant and not worry about it, and it's just really smooth and it looks nice. I have another one that I might talk about in a products I regret buying video that is the same thing as this, or like same idea, except you put it in your hair and it like makes your hair go crunchy, and that's actually what I used today. And you can see my hair doesn't have the best finish. It kind of looks a bit crunchy and straw-like, and it's because yeah, the product I used was just not nice. This one here makes my hair really silky, so I'm going to always use this one from now on. Next here I have the MAC Strobe Cream. I've been wanting to try this for years, literally years, and I finally broke down and bought it from the MAC Pro store, and I love it. The first time I used it I was like, this isn't even better than the L'Oreal Lumi, and I actually still think the L'Oreal Lumi primer is just as good. This one's just a little bit thicker, so I prefer this one for winter time, but the L'Oreal Lumi, summertime. So yeah, I really love it though. Perfect under foundation, just to give my foundation a more dewy finish, and it makes my foundation go on really smoothly. I don't really have a problem with pores and things like that, so I don't have to have a real intense primer, so something like this does a really good job. Random favourite. Been loving my pretty bun, hair bun things. They're so easy and it makes my hair like so much easier to style. Like if I don't know what I'm going to do, or if my hair's dirty and needs a clean but I don't want to wash it yet, I just chuck it up in a bun and it looks good. Like it's perfect. Another random favourite. I promise the rest of them are actually like beauty and makeup, but I just have to show you. This is my new pen. I got this from Nood, or however you pronounce that store in Auckland, and it's a pen. Like you pop off his bum and it's a pen. I just was obsessed. It was like on sale for $4 and I had to buy it, and Hamish was just like, you are so weird. A perfume I've been obsessed with again. I, did my perfume collection video and I was like looking at all my perfumes, and then I smelled this and I was like, I never wear this because it's so expensive. It's the Viktor and Rolf Flowerbomb. Yeah, it's so expensive that I never want to actually wear it because I'm like, I don't want to use it up because I have to buy a new one. But then I'm like, Shannon, that's so stupid. Like, why would you buy it if you're not going to wear it? Like, wear it. So I've been wearing this a lot more often recently. I just love the smell. It smells really expensive. Quite sweet, and it smells really classy and sexy. Like that's how I would describe it, like sexy. So I love this, and if you've never smelled it, I recommend giving it a bit of a sniff. If you've got a birthday coming up or someone's trying to buy you a gift and they don't know what to get you, this is a good kind of thing to ask for because it's something that you wouldn't really buy yourself. Next, the ProLongwear Concealer by MAC. I bought this, and at first I was like, I don't see what the big deal is, until I went back to my other concealers. Well, not all of them, but some of them. I went back to some of my other concealers and they creased and caked up, and this one doesn't crease as much, so I love it. And I use it in the shade NW20, so it's a couple shades lighter than my skin tone, just to brighten a little bit, not dramatically. And it's also the opposite undertone, so this one is pink toned, so it helps to hide my under eye circles. A powder I've been obsessed with. I only got this 2 weeks ago and I've been using it most days since then, like when I've worn makeup, so I've probably worn it about 5 or 6 times now. And it's the Cover FX pressed powder, and my shade is in G30, so golden 30. It's called the Pressed Mineral Foundation, and I just love the finish. It's quite a natural looking finish. It gives really good coverage, so I can wear this alone or on top of my foundation to amp it up and to set my foundation. And the colour is just perfect. Like, it kind of doesn't look like it when I go like this, but as soon as I put it on my face, it's perfect. I tried out the True Match foundation. I got sent one of these and I bought one of these. I bought one first. I asked Lauren Beauty what colour she was and she let me know. I think that was W3, so I went out and bought that, and then they also sent me one as well because I'm on the PR list, and that's a W4. And I took both of these, W3 and W4. It depends what, you know, how fake tanned I am or if I'm fake tanned at all kind of thing. Really good colours, very comparable to MAC Studio Fix Fluid, just not as heavy, but really good coverage, blends out really good. I love the way it looks on my skin. It's a really amazing foundation, and I'll start using it more often in videos soon. I think I used it in my clubbing video or something, but yeah, I really like this. I think it's a really good foundation, so if you're looking for a good drugstore foundation, try out the True Match. And I also love the True Match Lumi, I think it's called, and I used to rave about that all the time in my videos, so yeah. Next I have the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray, and I still absolutely love my Leo Ollie Dewy Skin Mist. This is a very similar concept, except it's more of a spray kind of bottle, so I don't know, I find this one sets my makeup a little bit better, but the other one has a better dewy finish, so they're just as good as each other. They've both got pros and cons. But I decided to try this out. I bought it off Beauty Bay, and yeah, it's got a really cool sensation. When you spray it on your face, it feels really cooling, which I quite like, especially if you're in summer. It'd be a really cool one. But yeah, it's just really good for setting my makeup and giving me a slightly dewy finish, which I prefer. Next I have a Bare Minerals blush, and I bought this from Mecca Cosmetica in Newmarket in Auckland, and this is in the shade Vintage Peach. I don't know if you can see the colour, but it's very similar to like NARS Orgasm, except I prefer this, to be honest. I barely ever wear my NARS Laguna, my NARS Orgasm blush, and I don't really know why. I should probably wear it. I might try to remember to put it on tomorrow, but I just love this. It's got these tiny little glitters in it, but it just comes off like a dewy kind of finish on the skin. It doesn't look glittery on the skin. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, and it gives a really nice glow. You can kind of put it on your cheekbones as well, and it helps to highlight. It's just really pretty. And for New Zealand makeup, Bare Minerals is actually quite affordable. I think this was like, I don't know, around $20 to $30 or something, which, I mean, it's like the same price as Revlon and all that kind of stuff. Also, I got a Bare Minerals eyeshadow. I have a couple of these, but I'm showing you this one today. This is in the shade Heart. I'm really getting into pigments at the moment, and this colour is so gorgeous. Hopefully you can see. It's kind of like a pinky purpley brown. Like, it is just stunning. I don't know if you can kind of see that on my finger or not. But yeah, I really love it, and they're just so pigmented, they look gorgeous on the eyes. I talk about this in like every single video of mine. I do have some other highlighters I love at the moment, but I've always got to mention my Stila Kitten Duo Highlighter. Liquid eyeliner. My favourite liquid eyeliner at the moment is the Maybelline Hyper Glossy Liquid Eyeliner, and I like it because it's a really nice opaque black, really nice liquidy formula, and the brush is super fine, and it's really easy to do a flick with it. I've been screwing up my eyeliner so often lately because my eyeliners have just been like dried out, or like the brush is just wrong. This one's just really good, and it leaves a glossy finish, which I like sometimes and don't like sometimes. I love it generally. It's a really good formula. Next, my Elizabeth Arden Visible Difference Multi-Targeted BB Cream. Had really low hopes for this. I thought it was going to be crap because most westernized BB creams aren't that great compared to the Asian BB creams. But I love this one. It looks really natural on the skin. You've probably seen me use it in a tutorial by now. I know I have used it in one, I just can't remember which one it was. But yeah, it gives a really natural finish on the skin, and I wear this when I don't want to wear makeup for the day. If I'm just going to go groceries or something like that and want some hydration, want a bit of a tint. This is really great. Next, the Fox in a Box by Hard Candy in Truth or Dare. I love this so much. I think I got this in a swap with Sabrina. I'll have to double check. But I love it. I loved it back then, and then, you know, sometimes you have makeup and it kind of slips to the back of your drawer and you forget about it a little bit. Itchy eye. I was looking through my makeup and I rediscovered it, used it in a tutorial or two, and I just love it. I love the bronzy pink that you get when you mix it together, or else you can just use the bronze to like contour, use the pink to blush, and it's just a really nice colour, and it is extremely pigmented, and I just love it. And the packaging is adorable. I just think it's so adorable. I have a couple of Illamasqua things. I bought off the website. I'm actually waiting for my second order to arrive because I was so impressed with the stuff I got. So I needed more instantly, of course. This here is their Illamasqua Cream Pigment in Androgen. and it's like a light pink peachy colour. You probably, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but I've done a look where my hair was in a bun and I did a peachy eye, peachy lip, peachy cheeks, and I used this as a base for I use this as the base for my blush, my eyes, and my lips. It is so creamy and so pigmented and just the most stunning colour. Like, this is such a Shannon colour. I always get people commenting like on my Twitter and stuff, like sending me photos of lipsticks and stuff like that, and they're like, this is such a Shaaanxo colour. Like, this is a Shaaanxo colour as well. I love it. It's such a gorgeous colour. Another Shaaanxo colour. No, I'm kidding, but not really kidding. This is their powder blusher in Tremble, and it's like the prettiest, vibrant, like cool tone light pink. I love it. And I've got another blush coming soon. I've got another blush that I haven't even used yet that I need to use. Like, I don't want to use it until I use it in a tutorial so I can give you my first impression. But I love it. They're so pigmented, they last a really long time, and I put this on top of the cream pigment and they were just like a match made in heaven. This NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, and this is in the colour Buenos Aires, or however you pronounce that. I'm sorry to anyone that lives there, I probably just butchered your country name. But it's basically like this peachy pink. It's like a soft, like neon peachy colour. I don't know if you can see that on my hand, I hope you can. It is the gorgeous, like the most gorgeous lip colour ever, and it dries matte. I like to just put on one layer, wait for it to dry, do another layer, wait for it to dry, and then maybe do another one. I just love the colour. Like, if you haven't checked out this colour yet, do it. I'm pretty sure this is one of their newer shades that they brought out. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. I'm actually going to go on to Beauty Joint after this video and just check that there's no more, because if there is, I might get a few more because I'm just a huge fan of these. And the other thing I'm going to look for on Beauty Joint, I am the biggest fan of these. These are the best lip glosses ever. These, and also I love Bare Minerals, their Buxom glosses, which I bought a new one, but I don't want to show you my favourites because I literally just bought it like a week ago. But you'll see it in a tutorial really soon, like, yeah. But these are my favourite drugstore cheap lip glosses, and just one of my favourite products in general. They are called the Butter Glosses by NYX, and I have 4 colours here. I think I have more colours than this. I think I gave one away to my friend, so I might have to re-buy it. But anyway, this one's in Eclair, which is what is on my lips right now. They're really, really pigmented. They smell amazing, like vanilla-y custard. I just love them. They're the best formula. They're not sticky, but they do stay on. Opaque. So many beautiful colours, like the colour range is just stunning. I have this one here which is in Cherry Cheesecake, and it's like kind of like an orangey peachy colour. This one here is in Peaches and Cream, and it's like a really bright pink, but not like a dark bright pink, like a light bright pink. So pretty on top of a nude. And then the last one, which is one of my favourites, is Maple Blondie, and it's like a peachy pink. Next, a couple brands of eyelashes I want to share. Miss Adoro lashes. I buy all my lashes off loveeyelashes.com. I'll put links to everything down below. But I'm loving the Miss Adoro Wispies. Miss Adoro lashes are just phenomenal. I have been loving them lately, and I've also been loving the cream lashes. These ones here are in number 415, and they're just amazing quality and really, really, really cheap. So those are my kind of lash brands of choice at the moment. Next thing I got off Strawberrynet, or the next 2 things I did. Number 1 is the Meteorites Voyage and Mythic 1. These were expensive. I can't remember how much this cost. I mean, it was pricey, but worth it. And I could have paid like triple the amount to get it in a compact, but I didn't want to. I just put it inside a Z palette because I'm not paying like $130 just for a piece of metal. Anyway, it's basically just a pressed powder. You can use it all over your face. You can use it to highlight. You can use it to set your foundation, set your concealer, whatever, whatever, whatever. I use it with a fluffy brush, just underneath my eyes to highlight my eyes, like under eye area, and also just to set my concealer and add a little bit more dimension to my face. And I also use it down the center of my nose as a highlight and on my cheekbones as a highlight. It is so pretty and I love it, and the quality is just amazing, but again, it is pricey. The other thing I got from Strawberrynet, because I couldn't find it anywhere, is the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. I cannot speak French, you guys know this about me, I'm really bad at pronouncing French words. This is basically the cream bronzer. I've been wanting this ever since I saw Pixie Woo's videos and I used to use this all the time. But yeah, it's just like a moussey, creamy bronzer, and I like to use this. Like after I do my foundation, I'll just put some of this on where I would normally put my bronzer and just leave it like that for a dewy finish, or I'll do the rest of my makeup and then set it and then put on more bronzer if I want a really, really bronzed look for the day. I'm just really, really, really enjoying this, and you will see this in tutorials as well, and you've already seen it in tutorials as well actually. We're almost done. I've got like 5 more things to talk about really quickly. Number 1, Revitalash. I love this. I was really slack on using it at first, but now that I've been using it like every day, my eyelashes have grown so much. Like even without false eyelashes on, they're just as long. I like to use my false eyelashes for heaps of thickness and volume, but just the condition of my eyelashes and the length and the volume of them naturally is just incredible compared to how they used to look. Another cream product I've been loving, I got this off Beauty Bay as well, and I really want to get the warm palette. This is the Cool palette by Stila, the convertible colour Dual Lip and Cheek Cream Trio. That's just the most intense name ever. Basically, it's a trio of their convertible cream colours in Cherry Blossom, Lilium and Peony. And I love these. Lips, cheeks, eyes, whatever. It doesn't say to put it on your eyes, but I have. Maybe just do it at your own risk. But definitely on your lips and cheeks. It just looks like gorgeous. If you have dry skin, it'll be a really good blush option, especially in summer and spring. It looks really natural, really dewy. If you've got oily skin, you can put these on to help elongate the colour of any powder blush that you put on top of it. They're just really good products. I love these. This is gorgeous. I'm definitely collecting more of the Stila palettes. This one here is called In the Light, the eyeshadow palette called In the Light, and it's got the most gorgeous array of matte and shimmery colours. It's got the famous Kitten, which I use on my inner corner when I want a really dramatic inner corner. I just love this palette. It's got a good brow bone colour, it's got a good crease colour, it's got a good outer V colour, it's got a good black, some shimmery golds and bronzes and greys. Like if you need a natural look, it's in here. If you need a dramatic nighttime look, it's in here. I just think it's so gorgeous, and if you haven't seen me use this in my videos yet, you will soon. Like I'm pretty sure I've used it in a video already, but I might be tripping out. The other palette I've been loving is the Too Faced Summer Eyes palette. I really want to get more Too Faced palettes. You guys know I have the Boudoir Eyes palette and I love that. And then someone asked me to get this one and do some looks with it. I just dinged it with my fingernail. So I did that for you guys, and I got this one because I thought, you know, I don't have a palette with this kind of colour selection in it. It's got some really light colours, peachy colours, pink, green, and then some browns, which is always good because you kind of want that brown to settle everything down. That didn't even make sense. The last thing, hurrah! Makeup Geek contacted me and asked me to try out some of their eyeshadows. They sent me this huge palette worth, plus some of their pigments. Their pigments are phenomenal. I will be using them in tutorials soon. Their single eyeshadows are phenomenal. I told everyone that I was trying them out, and so many people were like, you're gonna love them, they are amazing quality, blah blah, and I was kind of like, oh okay, like I've heard good things, I don't really know what to expect, but honestly, they are amazing. They are just as good as MAC. They are pigmented, blendable, long-lasting, like the whole shebang. You will definitely be seeing me use these more often in videos. Yeah, I love them. They're really cool. Okay, so that's all. That's all as if I just said like 3 things. I just said like 50 things. Everything will be written down below if you want to double check what anything was called or where to get it. Whenever I have a link, I'll post it down below. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you've got any favourites videos, make sure you leave them as a video response down below. And have a really good day, and I'll talk to you the day after tomorrow. Bye!